If you haven't moved to HTTPS, the clock is ticking. We want folks to start using secure websites, especially, obviously if you're using sensitive information like credit card information, anything that's using passwords, clearly you want to use a secure website.
Google in the Chrome browser, they've been doing a lot of things, Google, to encourage people to migrate to SSL for their web servers and websites.
July of this year, Google is finally going to, with Chrome 68, start labeling all these HTTP web pages completely not secure.
Okay.
So they're not going to mince any.
Incognito mode or not,
right.
You're going to see it in your browser as being not secure.
There will be no distinction. It'll be, hey, look, if you're doing HTTP, you're just going to get the not secure.
Even if you don't have sensitive information or you don't take login credentials and passwords and things of that nature, it's still going to show, if you're HTTP only, it's going to say not secure. And people, your visitors to your website might misinterpret that as, well, why are they not secure?
And then this particular article actually goes into looking at how difficult it is for, let's just say a layman's user out there that decided to, hey, I've got a small business, I'm going to set up a website. How hard is it for me to set up a secure website? Mm-hmm. So they went and looked at the top 5 web hosting companies out there. What they found was that out of the 13 packages that they had looked at, 12 of them offered SSL, and 6 of them included it in their 12-month plans. So again, it's interesting that some of these companies will actually make you pay for these, but yet there's if you're savvy enough, you can go out and sort of get a free certificate from one of these other companies.
Yeah, and I have kind of mixed feelings. I mean, in general, certainly if you're passing credentials or things like bank accounts and credit cards and that kind of stuff, absolutely that should all be encrypted.
Yep.
But the content of of my blog, for example, don't know that encrypting it is absolutely necessary, but it's going to happen. So I guess I need to just deal with it.
Yeah, suck it up. I'm kind of in the same boat as Jim. It's got pros and cons. I think for the general population, I think HTTPS encryption is probably a good idea. It does make it more difficult for the security analysts, especially with malware, when we're trying to sort out, is this activity malware related or is it a regular user doing something? So it makes it a little difficult for a very small population of people, but for the general population of people on the internet, I think it's a good thing.
I mean, it was easier before to ignore the little lock with the open lock, but now when it says not secure, I think it's another sort of in your face. Why does that say not secure? Why is it not secure?
If you're a business owner and you're competing with your other competitors, they're all HTTPS, they're probably going to be ranked higher in Google search results, because Google is, and they have been doing this, ranking HTTPS websites higher than the HTTP ones. All right, well, that's interesting. I guess we'll see how that shakes out, but it definitely seems like they're giving people a swift kick in the pants to move their stuff over to HTTPS encrypted. Since Chrome is a very popular browser, I think it's going to be in front of people's eyes a lot more, and it's going to encourage even these kind of regular websites that might not have sensitive information on them to be encouraged to add SSL to their website so that it doesn't say not secure when their visitors visit their website.
I'm always going to err on the side of security. And hopefully what we can do is we can create a method by which it is very painless for somebody to move from non-secure to secure.